All right, there we go. Okay. I do not know if you guys can hear me. I need Ben to join. Um, Hold on. I do not think you can hear me. Yo, I need you to join my YouTube live really quick and tell me if you can hear me. I need you to join my YouTube live and tell me if you can hear me. It's just my name. Yeah, yeah. Give me a new radar scan. Huh? Oh, hey bud. Hey bud. You can hear me on the live, so you can hear me. All right, bro. Thank you. All right, peace out. Yeah. All right, that's fine. All right, peace out. All right. Love you, Matthew. Okay. Okay. I need to get back to. I think Matthew's still the only one in here, but I don't care. All right. So we have 3 tornado warnings. One of them is a confirmed tornado here in Texas. This rotation right here that we're looking at. Let me see if I can find. Yeah. Okay. So here it is. Okay. This is the storm that we're looking at right now. I don't think I can change it to. No. Okay. So this is the storm we're looking at right now. I really want to figure out how to get radar omega. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that later though. Let me go back to my regular radar. Yeah. So this really only shows us the hook echo that we're looking at here. This shows us the velocities and stuff. This shows us the hook echo with the velocity. And then we also have a secondary hook echo on the backside of this. This might actually be an RFD from this storm. The SPC just put out a couple minutes ago a new meso discussion that upped the tornado risk with 15% hatch risk for, let me see. Okay. Oh, is it raining right now? I don't know if this is actually like, oh shit. Hello. Because this still is considered on the ground right now, just south, just south of Harmony to the west of Fort Worth, heading into Aledo. Still heading down I-110. You can see the secondary hook echo on the backside. The RFDs right here north of Tolar. This looks to be a couple mile wide storm. Let me find. Okay. I don't want the meso analysis scale. Okay. So yeah, they put out a hatched 15% hatched risk over west of Wichita, east of Garden City, east of Liberal, east or northeast of Woodward. They're still calling this a confirmed tornado, even though it does not seem like this tornado is currently on the ground. There is still some strong rotations, but there is no evidence that this is on the ground right now.
Moving in the direction of the shore states. Velocities aren't as strong as before, but they are definitely rotating.
Let's see if I can find that. Yeah, so you can all of this. This is the rotation in the mesocyclone right now. You can see this is all upgraded within the last 5 minutes. So our new radar scan actually shows. Oh, yeah. So it shows that this storm is actually weakening as we speak. Still has not been moved down to a radar indicated rotation. It is still a confirmed tornado. So if you are still in Fort Worth or Benbrook, White Settlement, still want you guys to take cover. Millsap to Mineral Wells, just anywhere west of Fort Worth, northwest of Fort Worth. Stay in your safe place, especially because this storm is going to recycle once it hits that low trough, almost directly over Fort Worth.
I really appreciate the generosity. Be safe, guys and girls of the chat. Thank you, Max Velocity.
Okay, so this storm does look like it is recycling right over Benbrook, north of Tolar. This could be producing another tornado. We still see some lowering in the clouds. Let me do this really quick.
Greatest tornado threat right now will be heading towards Joshua, Burleson, Fort Worth, Arlington, and Benton. In addition, upwards of tennis ball to baseball sized hail heading in that direction. See if we have any more photos here from Dallas. There is a photo, I think, of this tornado at near south of Weatherford or any of the
Okay.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
So I think they might have just issued a new tornado warning north. No, they didn't have that yet. But there is a separate rotation on the storm here. This is just southwest of Denton.
And also Highway 6 is west of Culbertson, so if you're in this warning, seek shelter. That goes until 9:15 Central Time. Otherwise, a lot of severe warnings really across the board right now in Kansas and as well as Nebraska. We also had a tornado.
Who is my one viewer? Is it still Matthew?
To expire in 3 minutes, just a broad mezzo right now north of Great Bend. We have some more storms right now going up, currently down to the south of Dodge City. These are actually starting to rotate, so I'll have to keep an eye on this. A little bit of rotation starting to ramp up here near Protection and Coldwater in South Kansas. So the severe weather threat definitely not done yet. We're also getting severe warnings south of Abilene, Texas, near Winters. Currently for $half sized hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds.
So yeah, this storm right over Center Mill is actually recycling as we speak. There was a confirmed tornado on the ground 5 minutes ago with this storm, and then it lifted, and now it looks to be recycling. Let me grab a new radar scan here.
In the direction here of Baker, Chapel, states over the next few minutes.
So yeah, this storm does look like it's recycling. You can see the RFD on that left side. So they did just put out a new tornado warning for Hitchcock in what's NE? The fuck?
So if you're just tuning in, this is a tornado warning just southwest of Dallas, Fort Worth. Storm is still trying to drop a tornado right now, heading towards Burleson and Benbrook. The chances are not super high, but it is definitely still rotating quite a bit.
What is?
Latest scan, that rotation's a little bit stronger. Whatever center mill, no tornado as of right now.
Oh, Nebraska. That's where it is. Okay, so we have a tornado warning in Nebraska. Moving 25 miles an hour. Let's see if we can get a visual. This is still a rotation right over center mill that is recycling and could produce another tornado. Looks like there's a wall cloud lowering from that mesocyclone right now. There is a separate rotation west of the one that we are currently looking at, north of Bellinger, right over Winters, east of Robert Lee. So if you're in Winters, take cover just in case that decides to spin up, produce some maybe like a EF1, EF2 tornado. I would mostly see hail damage with that storm. And then up in Nebraska, let's see. I think our tornado warning's right here. Yeah. I don't really see much except for this right here. This could be our rotation. I still have no clue who my one viewer is. But right over Hamlet. What's this right here? I can't see. It's right on the edge. I give up. Northwest of Trenton, west of Culberton. I have no clue. It's heading into Hamlet. That's all I can give you. That's gonna be. That could produce a tornado. So this tornado warning with the confirmed tornado, it's still on the ground and it is moving at 25 miles per hour. This has been on the ground for almost 45 minutes now. It should be weakening unless it's not actually.
That's insane.
Okay. All right, going back to this confirmed tornado right north of Center Mill, heading into Baker and Annetta South. Alito, Wheatland, you're also in that warning. Let me head back down to Fort Worth. So yeah, this storm is recycling, and it has a huge area of rotation. You can see that dark purple right in the center. That's going to be what we're looking at for this tornado. It looks like there is a funnel cloud coming down from this tornado on the east side, so that would be right here.
Hey, Rusty, for the $10 super chat. Last night, my cousin's town took a direct hit from a tornado, but because of your live, we knew way ahead of time.
Let's see.
As a reminder, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Again, we are still in the midst of a major tornado outbreak. Obviously, only 2 tornado warnings right now. It's not as many as earlier, but still have a threat for strong tornadoes and perhaps long-track tornadoes over the next few hours. Again, we're going to continue to be live as long as this threat looks significant. And we're still watching this storm again just west of Dallas, Fort Worth. Still rotating, still producing some big hail. Could still produce a tornado as it moves to the east. There's also apparently golf ball sized hail right now falling west of Memphis. So just west of Memphis, we got golf ball sized hail. Back over Memphis, Tennessee, definitely be ready for that.
Okay, Memphis, Tennessee. There is baseball-sized hail just west, right over Forest City, heading into Palestine.
Possibly a tornado there east of Tinton. Coming up on Baker. Hey, McNasty for the super chat saying getting wind in Benbrook.
There could be a tornado. Let's see. Right here, actually. Yeah, so this is what we're looking at. Okay. I think this right here is what we're looking at as our rotation, what we're calling the tornado heading into Baker. There is a large wall cloud. Okay. No, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Calls them tornadoes. I'm here for. Or tornadoes. It's interesting. Latest scan, still a little couplet there north of Centerville. I don't think that's a tornado. If it is, it's a really weak one. Hook Echo, still visible on radar. Still looks like a plastic supercell. Still showing flow.
So there is a wall cloud coming out of this storm here in Baker, right over Baker, over Center Mill, Western Lake, and Tin Top. It looks like there could be a tornado right here. I doubt it, though. There is a hook echo, but I don't think that there's enough velocity. Yeah, there's not enough velocity for that to be a strong tornado. So even if that is a tornado, I think that it's not actually going to do anything, especially because
a small mezzo, so maybe a low tornado risk, but more of a wind and hail threat there.
yeah, this doesn't have the velocities that it needs to be able to produce a strong tornado here, but it does look like there could be very strong winds. It looks like they're heading up to 70, 80 mile an hour winds in Baker. Let me get a new. Okay, so yeah, it does not look like there's going to be. This storm looks like it is actually. Looks like it's dying out here as it comes up to Fort Worth. But I'd still expect anything to happen.
This is from a tornado that just hit west of DFW earlier. That's significant damage. Power line tilted, big damage to something back there. Let me zoom in on this. Sort of damage there. Looks like what that exactly is. Some sort of
so there's major damage in Texas from a tornado, from the tornado that we covered earlier. That's gonna be by 1189. This storm looks like it could be recycling. I doubt that it's going to recycle and actually produce a significant tornado. It could be just rope. It could be EF1 to EF2 at most. But it doesn't have the right environment for it to be something as strong as what we saw before.
That was the game from the tornado earlier in Texas.
So there still is there's still a wall cloud with this tornado that's lowering. Probably nothing, just a little bit of rotation. The velocity is completely completely went down from what we were seeing like 5 minutes, just 5 minutes ago, actually. Um, Especially here, you can see that it's kind of moving out and around instead of how we saw the rotation happening earlier. So you can see right here it's a really strong rotation right here. This is where our tornado formed, just west of I-20, and then it kind of just wraps up and then morphs with this storm right here, and that's where our storm kind of dies, and that's what we're seeing right here is the storm kind of dying once it merges with this cell. Now there still is a tornado warning in Nebraska. Still not looking. This isn't going to produce anything. There's not enough of a hook echo. There's nothing. They're just. I bet you they just put warning out just because of the little bit of rotation that we saw earlier. Yeah, this storm is really completely dying out here. Yeah, I don't think these storms might produce something in a little bit, and I'll keep my phone on watching these storms, and I'll come back up if anything pops up out of the random. But for right now, there's not a tornado on this storm, so they just have not downgraded this to radar indicated rotation. There's just a low wall cloud with no confirmed tornado under it. This storm's going to die out fast. It could recycle. It's probably not going to, and if it does, best it's going to do is some wind and hail damage, maybe quartered or quarter quarter or golf ball sized hail is really all. It's really all you're probably going to get out of that storm. They still have not. This is going to expire in 4 minutes. I think there's going to let it expire, especially since it's been really dying down. The velocity is not doing anything at all. So I think once this tornado warning, um, once this tornado warning expires, I think I'm gonna hop off. Yeah. So Fort Worth, you are still vulnerable to lots of hail, quarter to golf ball sized hail, very strong winds. We're still looking at winds of up to 70 to 80 miles per hour in the middle of this storm. Um, doesn't look too good with tornadoes. Looks like this storm's really just gonna die out, produce a little bit of hail, some wind damage, but at that point, there's really nothing that's gonna. There's not even any purple left in this tornado. That would be the debris that was in the air from the last tornado that hit west by I think it was 1128, I-1128, something like that. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna extend this tornado warning. There's just nothing on the radar that would give them the thought to keep this tornado warning live and to extend it longer. There still is velocity. There's not a hook echo anymore. There's just high winds in the center of this storm, which it could look like rotation, but there is no hook echo on it, and that would be what they're looking for in order to be able to put that warning out. Let me take a look here.
supercell. So HRR is more of a
Yeah, they're not going to extend this tornado warning.
HRW is way more of a outbreak threat.
Let's just take a look here, see
New severe thunderstorm
Sunday.
in Burleson, Texas, north of Joshua. This is going to be for half
I don't know
dollar
what
size hail, 60
they're.
mile per hour damaging winds.
I have no clue what this means.
They'll probably allow this tornado warning to expire here in just a minute. That goes for one more minute just south of the weather.
Yeah, this storm doesn't have enough velocity to be able to maintain this tornado warning. They're going to cancel it as soon as it runs out. Both of these tornado warnings are probably going to expire here within the next like 30 seconds, just because this storm is really weakening and it's not gonna recycle probably. And even if it does, it's just gonna be high winds, quarter to golf ball sized hail, and that could be all it does. But again, I'm gonna keep my phone on me and keep watching these storms as they roll through.
Alrighty, we're back down to no tornado warnings for the first time, I think, all day.
Yeah, they just expired both those tornado warnings, so there's nothing here that we need to be concerned about. Just west of Fort Worth, just high winds, 70 to 80 mile per hour winds, still in the middle of this storm. Maybe some quarter to golf ball sized hail, but that's about it. And yeah, really nothing for me to cover now. So I'm gonna hop off, and I will hop back on if there is another tornado outbreak. Deuces.